Alright YouTube, what's up? It's Janaya.
This is Chris.
And we back with another video. Today's video, we doing a seafood mukbang again.
Part 2.
Yeah. But we gonna still tell a story time when we had edibles first time. That night was crazy. But we gonna tell y'all how our first time doing edibles was. But anyway, before we get into the video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And like I said, like the video and comment down below what y'all want to see us do. And I'll type of stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the video because we super hungry. You hungry, babe?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
So I'm gonna tell them what I got. Before we get in the story, okay, I got snow crab legs, shrimp with head off, corn, potatoes, and boiled eggs. So
and I got the king crab legs. I got like a whole pound.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think you got snow crab legs, but you just got a pound. I got half a pound.
Yeah. Okay. I got snow crab legs. I got like a whole pound, and I got some corn, the cob, eggs, and like
shrimp.
some headless shrimp. And I also got some catfish.
But yeah, that's what we got in our boil. I'm ready to eat. We gonna need some napkins, babe.
Let me grab them.
Yeah.
Baby, put some napkins right there.
Alright. Now we got, you ready to eat. He trying to bust my phone. He gonna give me another one. That's
oh, that is your new one.
Yeah.
Oh, that is your new one. I thought it was your other iPhone.
No. You got like mess.
So this shrimp got legs.
Yeah. What, babe? You supposed to peel it. He eats the hard part too. Well, you want me to start with the story time, babe?
All right, so
it was his idea.
What my idea?
Influence.
Because that's when I was working at the post office. This dude told me he made edibles, so I was like, oh yeah, I want to try it. So I tried it. Okay, so long story short, we bought the edibles. We got a Rice Krispie treat, 2 Rice Krispie treat, and two, like Bally's, like 3 brownies. No, three and 3. See, when you smelled the brownies, you could tell like it smelled like weed, like all the way. So, all right, so so we got home. Well, we bought some Popeyes. So we got home. Or before we got home, though, I remember I ate a little piece and I realized I was feeling hot. He told us not to eat too much. He said only eat like little by little. Don't eat so much but you know, knowing me, I didn't listen. So
me either.
She didn't listen either. So we wound up eating the Popeyes, and then I ate a whole brownie and a whole Rice Krispie treat after.
Yeah, I ate. This was me. Let me tell y'all this. So this is my first time eating ever. So I think I ate a brownie. He did tell us the Rice Krispie treat was stronger. So just eat half of it, and it's gonna hit you. It's gonna creep up on you. We ain't listening. So I ate half of brownie. We ate half of the Rice Krispie treat, and then I was washing clothes. You know, just going through the night. We had 8 and everything. So I'm like, man, this week. I'm like, this week. I don't even smoke none of that. I said it's so weak. So I ate a whole brownie with that. And they ate some too. Man, when I tell y'all, I was feeling good. I was feeling cool. I mean, I wasn't high or nothing. When I tell y'all, babe, you was high first?
Yeah, I was high. I don't know. I don't remember. I think I was high first.
But me,
she wasn't really feeling it.
I wasn't really feeling it. But I'm washing clothes and stuff. I'm in the back, and out of nowhere, I wash clothes, and it just hit me like boom.
Out of nowhere.
It hit me out of nowhere, like boom, like real bad high. Like it was terrible for real. And I'm like, I start like I'm folding the clothes, and I just start falling over. Like when I tell you, like,
yeah,
my ass got big. I was like, what the? I'm like, what the hell? Like my blood, I feel like my blood was rushing. Like My blood was boiled. I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, what the hell? I ran in the living room, told Ray. I'm like, this just hit me bad.
Mm-hmm.
He was high too. And then I'm telling you, it was horrible.
It was like a real bad. It was like, she said she thought she saw a
It got
raccoon.
worse and worse as time go on. Like, I started falling, I couldn't stand up. None of that. I couldn't stand up. Then, me and Bae, it just got worse and worse. So I sat down for a minute. Me and Bae was watching some YouTube videos. And I started hallucinating. Bae, you ain't hallucinate? I started hallucinating.
I was just high.
And I'm like, I swear, I seen some raccoons running through my kitchen. I'm like, babe, you ain't see that? Like, this how I was. I was looking at the phone. This how I was. I was looking at the phone. Then, corner of my eye, I was like, you ain't see me do that?
No.
I was like, and I just kept staring. I'm like, it's some rats. It's some raccoons or something here. Y'all, I was so high. I don't know what the hell it was. I'm like, oh my God, I was feeling bad. Then I kept trying to wash my clothes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't stand up, nothing. Like, I literally had to sit down. That's how bad it was.
And then we had to go. It was so bad we had to go to sleep.
Oh yeah, it was. But we skipped the other time. You skipped, babe. So as the night going on, Chris started looking at me like I'm stupid. He like, babe, come on. I think I was scaring you.
She was kind of scaring me a little bit because she was just, you know.
I never did it before. I think I was scaring him for real. He was like, ooh.
I thought I had to call 911.
Yeah, I was hallucinating. I couldn't stand up. Every time I tried to walk, I'd fall over. My blood was boiling. Like, I felt my blood. I felt like I felt my blood going through my body and my veins. Like, I think I had low-key overdose off some edibles. Like, for real. Like, my heart was pumping, started pumping real hard. I'm like, I told Babe, I'm like, oh my goodness, like, nah, for real. Like, this ain't even no feel good high. I'm scared. This, I'm about to die high. Like, my heart, I felt my heart beeping. Like, it was booming, 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 booming.
So we, I turned off all the lights. I said, all right, babe, let's go to sleep. That's what I said, I'm going to sleep.
Nah, you skipped it, baby. Cause this what it was. You skipping it. Cause before we do it, that was at the last minute. But so we going through the night, and I'm just feeling bad. We just high, and I told him I go through the night. I'm like, I feel sick. Like, I feel so sick. I kept feeling like I had to vomit. So I kept running to the bathroom and stuff. My stomach started hurting real bad. Cause I guess cause the edibles going in your stomach.
Yeah.
It ain't like the smoke, the weed. So I'm like, my stomach hurt bad. And what, you saying you popping?
Yeah.
Is that meat in here?
Yeah, that part right there definitely got meat.
Oh. But I'm like, my stomach hurt bad, like, and we just had ate Popeyes. And like my bubbling, like, y'all, I forgot to tell y'all too. I kept jumping. I was like,
you was twitching.
I kept twitching. I'm like, what the? I'm like, something wrong with me. My mom about to kill me.
She was doing a smoky twitch.
Doing a Friday, like, they gave me some angel dust. That probably was.
Yeah, anyway.
Yes, it was. But it's hard. I can't pop.
We just ate too much. I got you. We just ate too much.
Yeah, we ate entirely too much. We damn near did.
We damn near overdosed, yeah.
I kept twitching, like, I couldn't stop. Even when we was watching the videos, I'm like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Like, my body would not stop moving. I tried to make it stop moving, like, stop twitching, but I couldn't.
You crack a big part for you?
Yeah. I couldn't stop it, because I was like...
Oh, damn, yeah, this is a hard part.
Yeah, it's hard. I could not stop. I'm like, oh my goodness. I was getting scared, y'all. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
I'm like, I go to the hospital and my mom like, feel me? Chris like, as the night went on, Chris like, babe, come on now, like, He did not think it was funny. So I said, I'm sick. I'm laughing and stuff.
Yeah, it was cracking up in there.
Thank you. I said, I'm sick. Like, I feel like I'm going to have to vomit, like, or whatever. He like, yeah, with toilet. Y'all, I went over to the toilet.
You started laughing and stuff.
I started laughing. I started falling over the toilet. I couldn't even stand where the toilet was at. I could not stand on the toilet at all. I'm like, man. So I went to go lay down. My heart was beating so bad, I couldn't even go to sleep. Because it was beating so, it was like my blood was pumping. It's like it wouldn't even let me go to sleep. Because I'm like, then I got back up. Again because I couldn't go to sleep. And when I said I started feeling sick, like sick. So I got up. When I laid down, I tried to lay down for a minute. And I couldn't do it. I kept moving. So when I got up, I jumped up. Because out of nowhere, when I said I feel sick, I was serious.
Mm-hmm.
So when I jumped up, I had to vomit for real.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up having to vomit everywhere. And I didn't even make it to the damn bathroom.
You vomited right on the floor.
Everywhere. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Babe was like...
And then she started laughing after she
then
vomited.
I vomited. Then I started laughing and fell on the floor. Y'all, I fell asleep for like 5 minutes on the bathroom floor. And started getting weak. Babe, like, he ain't think it's funny. He like, babe, come on, get up. He like, come on, get up for real. You scaring me. Like, you scaring me. Come on. I mean, I'm about to call 911. Babe said, I'm about to call 911. And I'm just sitting here laughing, like. And then, I'm like, it was so bad. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Babe just like, I'm like, how did it hit you like that?
Mom, let me tell my part though.
And it hit me.
So,
go ahead, baby.
So after she vomited, I was going to sleep too, but it was like when I was trying to go to sleep, I was just feeling like real weird waves going through my body, and
that's how I feel.
Yeah, and I just felt like I couldn't sleep in there. I felt like I had to throw up. So what I did was I got up, went into the kitchen. I don't know why. I went into the kitchen, and I stood over the sink. Like I even laid on the sink.
You did?
Yeah.
What I was doing? I finally was laying down.
You was in the bed knocked out. And yeah, so I wanted to go chill over the sink, so I wouldn't throw up. So I got tired of chilling over the sink. So what I did was
we feel so weak.
Yeah, I got tired of chilling over the sink. So what I did was I went to go chill on the couch. I went to go lay on the couch. A few minutes later,
you vomited.
I vomited. And I was so high, I didn't even get to vomit up. That's how messed up I was.
You did it in the cover. And then I finally lay down. I just forced myself. I said, it was getting so bad, it got worse and worse as the time went on. So I'm like, I gotta force myself to go to sleep. Like,
I had to.
I was scared at first, like, dang, like, what if I don't wake up?
Nah,
and I'm like, I gotta go to sleep. Like, for real. So I ended up going to sleep. And babe, I guess you went in the living room like you said. And in the middle of the night, I remember. No, when I vomited, I'm like, I gotta get this up.
Yeah,
Let me tell y'all something. I got OCD. I don't care if I was hired. I was hired in the motherfucking fight. I was hired in the clouds. I know that. And I don't care how high I got or get or whatever. I'm gonna clean up my house.
Right.
I got like real bad OCD. No, look. I got real bad OCD, like literally. And babe was like, Chris like, babe, just wait till morning. I'm like, I'm high as hell. This before I went to sleep, before he did what he did. I'm like, nah, I'm about to clean up my house. Like,
I was like, girl, you don't go to sleep.
I said, I gotta get this up.
She got it up too.
I didn't, baby, because guess what?
What?
You forced me. I was so high, I couldn't even stand up. I couldn't even stand up, and I'm trying to clean.
Oh yeah, you didn't get up. I kept on telling
You
my
tell me no. He kept like no. So I just fell on the bed like and just tried to go to sleep. And babe, I guess it came in the middle of the night. You kept shaking me.
I was making sure you was
You
okay.
like, babe, you all right? I'm like, yeah. He like, babe, you all right? He kept waking me up to see if I was good. I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. I was sleeping. Like, I had to sleep. I still was high, and it was hours after, like, hours after. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I was knocked the hell out. I know that. But Babe did what he did. Then in the morning, I totally forgot about it. I woke up, the next morning came. I was still high. When I woke up, I wasn't like how I was.
Like super high.
Super high, but I was still high. Bit. I was still high when, like, if I walk a little bit, I still stumble.
Oh, dang.
Yes. You was still asleep. So I laid back down for a few hours. Like, I was still up. But then when I got up, I was still high. I said, what the? I said, who the hell did this on my floor?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I think I woke you up a little bit, babe. What the hell is this? Why you ain't get this up? You like, babe, we was too high, I could get up. I'm like, who did this? You like, you did.
Right.
I'm like, what? I had to get that up. I'm like, I was still high. I still cleaned it up. And then after I cleaned it up, I went right back to sleep. And then when I got up, I was cool. I'm like, worst night ever.
Like I gave them edibles away to my uncle. I said, hell no, you can have these, man.
But I said, no, never again.
Never again.
See, it hit you. Mm-hmm. Hit me first like that. Because you like, I ain't feeling sick.
I felt it then.
I'm like, no way. Mm-mm.
And then, because I had crazy experience with, again, like smoking. Like, well, it was the edibles, then it was that snowman we had.
Well, what was worse?
The edibles.
Definitely was. Because we ate too many of them.
Yeah. That was like damn near like
we vomited up whatever, all the Popeyes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for real. I just wanted that night to be over with. I'm like, I'm going to sleep. I don't care. Like, for real. Mm-hmm. Look, whoever watching this, don't do no edibles. And if you don't do no edibles, it's bad.
And if you do
a little tiny bit. I'm talking about a little piece like that. And that's it.
I mean, some people got high tolerances though.
Yeah. I don't. No, but still, it depends on how strong it is. Because it's still going into your stomach. What? Because that's too much for the stomach.
Right.
That's why we got sick, too. Boy, our blood was on 1,000. I felt it going through my veins.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for real. I'm like, never again. Oh, I skipped the part. I forgot when my mama called me. And she asked me to go with her to go get AJ home.
I remember that. You was high as hell.
I forgot. Y'all, oh my, I skipped the part. I said, she would call me in the wrong time. Like, so while I'm high, my mama calls me like, Janaya, go with me to go pick up your brother. I'm like, okay. I'm so high. Like, I couldn't even stand up. I'm like, Chris, my mama called me. let's say, you're AJ, what I'm gonna do? He like, babe, just go and act normal stuff. It was so hard. And then I'm so high, I said, you know what? I gotta practice my walk first.
Yeah.
So I started walking in the living room straight lines, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I gotta practice on walking before she get here. Before she get here, I'm like, she would call me in the wrong damn time.
Mm-hmm.
Time I was going with her.
She might see this video.
She is. But she's like, oh, she ain't never know. But she ended up coming. So I'm like, oh shoot, here we go. So I go downstairs. I was tumbling downstairs like, oh, I'm like, Janaya, get it together. I'm over here talking to myself. So I go down there. I'm like, okay. I get in the car. The whole time I had my head down. I could not look at her.
Right.
Because she was going to know I was high. Because how my ass was. It was dark outside. So I'm glad it was nighttime. And it wasn't light because she would have got me. So the whole time I'm looking down at my phone. And mind y'all, my ass was blurry as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even see. I'm staring at my phone. Don't even know what I'm looking at. Like, I'm just looking down just so I can avoid looking at her.
Right.
I'm like, whoo, let me have her hurry up. I hope I don't get sick while I'm in this car. I'm like, whoo. But it was fast, though. I ended up making it back at the house. I'm tumbling up the stairs. I'm looking back, because, you know, she is sit right there till I get in the house.
Right.
I'm looking back, like, let me see. I'm tumbling, so I go up. I try my best to go up the stairs straight. Soon as I got out her view, I fell on the steps.
Oh my God.
Because I said, "Oh, I need a break." I forgot to tell you that, man. I fell on the steps. I said, "I need a break," because I was tired of standing up. I was weak. Like, I really was weak.
Yeah, you was hard.
I couldn't stand. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, never again. Like,
literally. Yeah, if y'all do edibles, see, some people got high tolerance. Some people can handle that, but us, no.
Not too much, though. That was never again. Boy, we paid for it that time.
Yeah, we paid for
Because
it.
we thought we was big tough.
Yup.
We like, oh, this ain't nothing. These weak. Yeah,
A few minutes later, bam.
It hit me like 30 minutes later. Like, boom. Wasn't no joke, boy. Never again.
Never again.
And babe, you be. I didn't know it was gonna hit you though.
Oh, it hit me. It didn't hit me like I hit you, but it hit me.
It's true. It hit me. Dang. I can't get that one out here. But yeah, that was our
little crazy story.
crazy night. Worst night ever.
Yeah.
We like, this what we trying to be bad. Oh my goodness. My mama gonna see this video like, oh. Oh well, shoot. It is what it is.
I got a shell stuck in my tooth.
You do?
Yeah.
What shell?
I try to bite this ear open. Yeah.
Oh Lord, you gotta get one of them floss things.
Yeah, I'm about to, because it's only my tooth is spacing out.
Let me see.
Yeah.
You got a little piece right there too. Damn.
Whew. Yeah, I gotta get this out of my teeth.
It feel weird, don't it?
Hell yeah, it do.
But yeah, that was our little story. for edible. Y'all don't do edibles. I'm for real. Cause that ain't no joke. We just telling our little story of why I don't do edibles. Because we paid for it. We paid for it. For real. What's so good?
What?
But yeah, that was our little story time. When we did album. The stuff me and Babe be doing sneaky. We be sneaky doing stuff at night. But that was it for this video. We gotta finish that game thing, but that was it for this video, y'all. This mukbang. We just want to tell y'all our story. We thought we was big tough.
And we thought we was.
Them edibles forward alright, but
yeah, them edibles put us on our ass.
literally on our ass. But like I said, if y'all like the video, like story time, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, and press your notification bell so you know when we post again. So it could be alarm to your phone. And we gonna see y'all in the next video.
Yep. Better finish this food.
Alright, peace.